So yeah, after every boss battle, Snake eats a sandwich and his health increases, and all the weapons he can. Oh God! Oh no! 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 I pressed the button on my keyboard by accident, and the amount of items and ammo you can carry increases. Um, that's a level 4 door. We can't go through that yet. But yeah, as Martin mentioned, the new game takes place in Afghanistan. However, this is after Big Boss has abandoned America, which I don't want to talk too much about because that's future games. And I should point out that I am like, sorry, I'm going to pause for a second. In the chat and what I talk about, I'm not going to avoid spoilers for future games because I presume a lot of people already know the story. However, I'm not going to I'm not gonna go overboard with spoilers just in case. But yeah, oh, this guard's in his room now, by the way. But yeah, the Phantom Pain does indeed take place in Afghanistan. However, it's also the game where Big Boss completes his transformation from good guy to bad guy. Yeah, 5 is a prequel. Also, if you use your thermal goggles, you can see the lasers. You can also use your cigarettes, but cigarettes harm you. So yeah, we've got a FAMAS now. But yeah, this... You'll understand why later, why I say this game's fairly anti-American. And I wouldn't say it's good guy to bad guy, more anti-hero to less of an anti-hero. No, more of a... It's complicated. Because honestly, I don't know exactly what's going to happen in Phantoms. He turns back on America after Metal Gear Solid 3. But we'll talk about that when we get to Peace Walker. Anyway, we need to phone Meryl. And as Baker said, it's on the back of the CD case. Slight problem. We're not playing the disc version. We're playing the downloaded version. So, how do we find Meryl's code? By the way, when I first played this game, I thought he meant it was behind this. So I kept equipping this, being like, where's Meryl's codec? No. No. He means the actual physical case the game came in. But no, luckily, if you go to the software manual... Oh, I just knocked my microphone, I'm sorry. You'll see Meryl's codec frequency, 140.15. It wasn't so much that... Oh, I didn't mean to phone Campbell, but okay.
The DARPA chief and President Baker. So now the terrorists know both detonation codes.
Yeah, and on top of that, they both died right in front of my eyes.
Snake. Now that the terrorists have both detonation codes, the only way to stop a nuclear launch is to use the detonation code release keys that Meryl's holding, or
find the Metal Gear chief engineer that President Baker mentioned, Al Emmerich.
in any case, you should contact Meryl by codec. Wasn't her frequency written on the back of the CD case?
Is it 141? Nah, it's one... Yeah. It's 140. This is a long conversation, by the way.
You're the Colonel's niece, Meryl, right?
No, it's not him. Just exactly who are you?
I'm the fool their uncle sent all alone into the middle of this whole mess.
I'll talk about more about
You
Big
think you're
Boss in a
some kind
second,
of
by the way.
wonder for me?
I don't need lectures. You're just your uncle, you know?
How do you know my uncle?
We go way back.
What's your name?
Name's not important.
Aha. Could you be Snake? Are you Solid Snake?
That's what some people call me.
The legendary Solid Snake? You? Sorry about before. I wasn't sure if you were one of the good guys.
But I knew you were.
Ow.
It's your eyes.
My eyes.
They're not soldiers' eyes.
And they're rookie's eyes, right?
No, they're beautiful and passionate eyes.
How just what I expect from the legendary Solid Snake. You try to sweep me off my feet?
Don't worry, you'll land back on them once you meet me. The reality is no match for the legend, I'm afraid.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Why did you look so surprised when you saw my face?
Because you look just like him.
You the terrorist leader, Liquid Snake?
Yeah. You know him? You're not brothers, are you?
I had no family.
So what's the deal then?
Who knows? Why don't you ask him? But first I want some information. You were involved in this exercise from the beginning. What exactly happened here?
I'm sorry. I was captured along with President Baker right after the terrorist attack.
That's okay. But what is this place? I don't think it's just a nuclear weapons disposal facility.
Boy, oh boy, it's just like them. Nobody told you anything, did they? Okay. You see, this place isn't really for disposing nuclear weapons. This base is owned and operated by a dummy corporation of arms tech.
This is a civilian base?
Right, for the development of Metal Gear.
Colonel.
Foxhound and the Next Generation Special Forces were called here for the test launching the dummy nuclear warhead.
Why Foxhound?
Because they're a special ops group handling top secret missions. They figured they could keep it all hush-hush.
But we must have fired nuclear warheads before. Why just this time?
I heard it was because this was to be a final test before the formal adoption of the Metal Gear program. That's what I heard anyway.
Sounds fishy. So what do you think the terrorists want?
Sorry. I'm not sure. I was captured with President Baker right after the revolt started.
Oh yeah, that's when he gave you the detonation code override keys, right?
That's right.
Amazing, we're able to keep them hidden from the guards.
Well, women have more hiding places than men. Anyway, Matt Baker, huh? How's he holding up?
He's dead.
What?
Heart attack. Same as the DARPA chief.
The chief died from heart attack too?
Yeah. Was either of them sick or anything?
No, not that I heard of.
Well, I don't believe in coincidences. Something fun's going on.
Sounds like it, but I have no idea what.
Me neither. Yet. Do you know the person who designed Metal Gear?
You mean Dr. Emmerich?
Yes. Is he still alive?
Probably. He should be in the research lab in the second floor basement of the nuclear war storage building to the north.
Second floor basement?
Yeah, that's where his lab is. I think they're forcing him to work on the nuclear launching program.
So they need him alive until that's done anyway.
Then we better do something before he finishes.
You're right. In case we can't override the detonation code in time, I need to ask him how to destroy Metal
This is a really long conversation.
Take that thing on by yourself, Snake?
It won't be the first time.
Oh.
What's the best way to get to the building where the doctor is being held?
There's a cargo door on the first floor of this building leads to the north.
What's the security level of the door there?
5. But it's okay. I've got a level 5 card.
Well, I've got to go save the doctor. You should go.
I'm going with
By the way, would anyone hate me if I used the stealth suit again in the next room?
green.
In this room, sorry. I want to get something, but I don't want to deal with the guard.
1 second in front of your enemy and it's all over. Good luck doesn't last forever.
I don't know what happened. I just couldn't pull the trigger right.
Oh, here comes the sad music.
I've never had any problems in training. But when I thought of my bullets tearing through those soldiers' bodies, I hesitated.
Shooting at targets and shooting at living, breathing people different.
Ever since I was a little girl, I always dreamed about being a soldier. every day of my life, I've trained my mind and body for the one day when I could finally see some real action. And now...
So what now? You want to quit?
I can't quit. I can't allow myself to quit now.
Listen, Meryl. Everybody feels sick the first time they kill someone.
You don't understand, Martin.
Killing is one of those things that gets easier the more you do it. In a war, all of mankind's worst
This guard is an asshole.
traits come out. It's easy to forget what a sin is in the middle of a battlefield.
But this isn't war. It's a terrorist action.
A little jumpy from the combat high. The adrenaline in your bloodstream is starting to thin out. Just take it easy.
But I learned all about combat high at the academy.
We'll talk about it later. For now, just think about keeping yourself alive.
If I get out of here alive, I'll think about that other stuff.
Okay, let me try to say this another way. Stay the hell out of my way.
You're a real bastard. Just like my uncle said.
Huh, I told you. The real me is matched for the legend.
It looks like you were right. Okay, Snake. I'll be a good girl.
We'll link up after I grab the doctor. Then we'll take care of the detonation code override.
Gotcha. But listen, I know this hurt you better than you. Call me if you have any questions.
Be careful, okay?
After I open up the cargo door, I'll contact you.
I really like the codec portraits. They're done by the guy who does all the artwork for Metal Gear Solid Onwards. I forget his name. It's like Yoji Senikawa, something like that. I can't remember fully. But yeah. So I'll show you why I wanted to use the stealth suit. It's not for this guard. This guard is a piece of piss. We're gonna get some very, very useful and exciting items here. Oh, camera. You don't want to get caught by the camera. First of which is in this room. And it's the cardboard box. Yeah! Cardboard box. The best item in the game. Oh, we got a call. It answered automatically.
Snake, I unlocked the cargo door for you.
Thanks. Where are you?
Where I can see ya.
Don't move around too much.
Don't be. I'm disguised in this enemy uniform.
You won't be for long with the way you look.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Listen, Snake, the cargo door is like an airlock. It's equipped with infrared sensor. Be careful. If an intruder is sensed, gas is released.
Gas?
Okay, so we'll meet nuclear warhead storage building.
Wait, you said you'd stay put and be a good girl.
I changed my mind.
Don't get careless. That's when things always turn sour.
Sorry, but this is the only way I can figure out whether or not I'm cut out to be a soldier. I gotta get my hands dirty.
These guys are professionals. You're gonna get yourself killed.
See you there.
God damn it, Metal. But yes, the cardboard box is indeed OP. But this guard, we're going to approach in just a second, is not fooled by cardboard boxes. He is an absolute wanker. Now he's patrolling up here for now. When you go to the room I'm heading to, he won't be patrolling here anymore. He'll only patrol in front of that room. That is why I hate him. That is why I want to use a stealth suit. Also, there's a camera as well. The camera, whatever, you know? Oh. And that is how you deal with a guard. You want to go in this room because of the mine detector. But I will show you why the guard is such an asshole. I can guarantee I will... Okay, I'll get caught a couple places during the game. But... when you try to leave this room, you got the camera, so you got to wait for the camera. But this guy only ever patrols this little area here, which means you cannot really escape without catching his attention. So I'm sorry, I'm going to use this one last time. And also get my revenge, because that guy's caught me too many times. But yeah, that'll be the last time you see the stealth suit. I do not need it after this room. The only time, well, actually, the only time I'll use the stealth suit is when I need to backtrack. Because, well, it's backtracking, and backtracking is awful. So yeah, it's time to get out of here and go to the next building. However, like Meryl mentioned, I was going to mention again.
Be careful, Snake. That air is set with infrared sensors. You probably can't see them with your naked eyes, but there are infrared beams coming out of that wall. Touch any one of them and the doors will seal off and the place will be flooded with poison gas. Somehow you've got to get through without setting off those sensors.
Luckily, we can either use our smokes, and that will point out the lasers. Oh, but that will decrease our life. So the better choice is to use our thermal goggles. However, perspective can make this quite hard. Really, the best thing to do is look at the line on the ground. And then when you see it hit the bottom, follow the line closely until it passes higher than your body. And that's how you get past that area, no problem. But yeah, if you don't look at the exact laser, you're likely to get caught. It's quite difficult. And the reason I wanted to go into that room with the difficult guard is because I wanted this. Because look at the radar. We now have blinking yellow cones. And we're about to find out what they are in just a second. There we go.
Be careful. There are claymore mines around here. Use a mine detector.
Who are you?
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat? The informant from the Watergate scandal?
Never mind about that.
Not using burst transmission. Are you nearby?
Listen, there's a tank in front of your position waiting to ambush you.
Who are you anyway?
One of our fans.
I've never quite got why they named the guy. Damn it, spoilers. That guy Deep Throat, because the real Deep Throat was just an informant. Though to be fair, at this point he hadn't been the real Deep Throat hadn't been revealed yet. He was I think he was revealed a couple of years ago, And for those of you who don't know who Deep Throat is, well, he basically was the he was the informant to the two writers of the New York Times? I can't remember too well. It's been a while since I really focused on this. That leak basically informed the two journalists who leaked about the Watergate scandal, which eventually led to, I think it was Reagan resigning. Basically, watch All the President's Men. It's not entirely historical, but it gives you a good idea.
Snakes don't belong in Alaska. I will not let you pass.
Nixon, that's it. Reagan, yeah.
A message.
It's because I watched Back to the Future recently, and they have that joke about Reagan, so, yeah. Nixon was the asshole.
That's right. You belong on the ground. You should crawl on the ground like the snake you are.
I mean, Reagan wasn't great, but he was nothing on Nixon.
Let's fight.
So this fight, by the way, I'm fairly gone by this point, as in, I've drank 2 liters of Strongbow, and then, yeah, I've also got drank a little bit of vodka. What you want to do is throw your chaff grenade, and then get shot in the face, and he will laugh at you, because Vulcan Raven's a dick. But if you throw your chaff grenade, the tank will go a bit crazy. And what you want to do is equip your grenades and find the tank. Unfortunately, where is it? Yeah. You want to throw a grenade. If you can get it in the hole, perfect. That's half the tank's health gone, and the guard is dead.
See how you like this?
Oh yeah, the tank can run you over. Don't let it run you over. That's a bad idea. Deep Throat actually showed up in the X-Files, like, as a character or the actual Deep Throat. It's been a while since I watched X-Files. Oh dear. But yeah, the chaff grenade makes it so that... Oh my god. Okay, I'm actually gonna die here. Because I have no more rations. Nope. Yeah, I died. Huh. Must have been a 90s thing. By the way, this is history. This is the first time I've died on this tank battle since, like, 7 years ago. 7 years ago being when I first played the game. This is embarrassing. But it's because I'm slightly drunk. But yeah, now that you've said that, I think I remember the Deep Throat and X-Files. I need to rewatch X-Files now that I'm old enough to understand it. I've not watched it since I was, like, I think the last time I watched it, I was about 7 or 8. Because my sister really liked it. So I would just watch it with her to annoy her. Okay, that was embarrassing, so let's not do that again. Oh no! Why am I in the farmers? No. Ugh. Wait, which Rock and Cena? Because if it was the second Rock and Cena, I'd understand. Because that... the first one wasn't great. So I wasn't too excited about the second one. So I can understand why you do something else. But yeah, if you just land the grenades on the tank, you'll do a quarter of the damage. If you get it in the hole, you'll do a half the damage. There we go. Ah, that's the battle. But yeah, I'll try and watch X-Files at some point in the summer. I'll see if the girlfriend wants to watch that too. I can't watch TV series by myself. I'll watch like 1 or 2 episodes and then I'll just stop watching it. I can't sit down and binge watch. I need someone there as well, so if I can talk about stuff.
We'll play with him a little longer.
You would be wise not to underestimate him.
What did you think of him?
Oh yeah, the second Rock Cena, fair enough.
Battle, he is as if possessed by a demon.
I'm the demon.
You, I
By the
will
way,
say
I'm the
no
demon.
less.
See? I told you so. But I will kill him.
So, General Ivan, I hear he took your hand as well as your dignity.
Watch your tongue, shaman.
In the language of Sioux people, Sioux means snake. It is known as an animal to be feared.
Well, Snake is mine now. When I meet him next, I'll take special care.
I really need to watch Twin Peaks, right? Because
He and I
I'll talk about it in a second.
Same prediction as always.
Yes, the raven on my head. It thirsts for his blood.
So we eat the sandwich, or life increases, or ammo count increases. I'm going to pause because I need the toilet again because I've drank a bit too much. But yeah, Twin Peaks I've been meaning to watch for a long time because there's 2 games in particular that I've played that were heavily influenced by Twin Peaks that I've loved: Alan Wake and Deadly Premonition. So I need to watch Twin Peaks to basically appreciate the references in those games, and also because I reckon it's completely my jam. Anyway, I need to go to the toilet again, so I'll be back in a minute. Oh, pause, mute. Okay, I'm back. I hope I remember to edit out all of these pauses, but knowing me, I won't. Yeah, that's the problem. I've actually caught the, like, middle half of Fire Walk with Me, but I didn't really understand what was going on, because I think I was very young at the time. I didn't realize that it was based on TV series. So I will definitely watch the show for it, because it's coming back, isn't it? Like, what are you all fucking at, Martin?
Be careful. You absolutely must not use weapons in that area.
I've already programmed the nanomachine so that he won't be able to, Colonel.
What? What are you talking about?
Have you forgotten? That's where they keep the nuclear warheads. Can't you see them?
Yeah, there's lots of boxes piled up here, but are they all warheads?
Yes, they're all dismantled warheads.
They just leave them here?
This was like a decade ago, Martin, so I don't remember anything. I just remember
They try to put on a
Laura Palmer was involved. That's it.
Nastashian's lots more about it than I do. Her frequency is
141.52.
All of the warheads in those boxes have had their detonating mechanisms removed, so there's no fear of them exploding. If the warheads are broken, they might leak plutonium, and that'd be a serious problem.
Snake, never use your weapon on that floor.
We can't use a weapon on the floor. But yeah, they mentioned a character. Oh, damn! I didn't mean to phone the Colonel.
Snake, you've got to rescue Dr. Emmerich, the Metal Gear engineer.
He's probably being held prisoner in this.
Yeah, they mentioned a character there that you can actually go through the entire game without calling, and that's Natasha. Let's call her. Uh oh, what was the number? Uh oh, oh dear, I'm just gonna, slightly, okay, it's 5-2. I totally didn't just look that up.
This is Nastasia Romanenko.
Yeah, as I was gonna say, yeah, it's Trippy's coming back, and then Lynch was involved in it, then he wasn't involved in it, but now he's involved again, so I want to get into Twin Peaks before the, it comes back. There's a reason why I want to call Natasha, by the way, and it's not this conversation. That's why I'm talking over it.
I was happy to accept. We must not allow terrorists to get their hands on nuclear weapons of any kind. I hope I can help you to stop them.
You're a tough lady.
Those terrorists are serious about launching a nuclear weapon? The world cannot stand by idly and allow that to happen, and neither can I. Unfortunately, all I can do from here is provide you with information.
Hopefully that'll be enough. Another soldier here wouldn't make a difference anyway. It's good to work with you, Nastasia.
Same here, Snake.
So, yep, as you can see, we can't use weapons here. But we can use items, like the cardboard box, for instance. And, oh, Epiphone Nastasia, well.
A cardboard box. A cardboard box usually consists of a thin pasteboard with a corrugated paper center. They are usually made of recycled paper. It was first invented in Europe over 100 years ago. It was originally used to absorb one's sweat when wearing hats. With the same amount of wood to make one wooden box, you can make 6 or 7 cardboard boxes. And since it's recyclable, it's highly economical. In addition, it's strong and easy to store. That's why it's widely used for packing. But to
To avoid damaging weapons and other delicate instruments when shipping them, they should be packed in stronger boxes like wood or something. Also, the crevices should be filled with styrofoam to prevent them from moving around. So, anyway, what's with the box?
Oh, nothing. No big deal.
Nastasha knows the entire history of cardboard boxes. Also, here's Campbell's reaction to the box. Maybe, as he talks about something else.
What have you got there? A cardboard box?
Yeah, remember that trick?
That's the Snake I remember. Those poor fools won't know what hit them.
Does Miller have anything to say about the box?
A cardboard box, huh? Just like Zanzibar.
It saved my skin more than a few times in outer heaven, too.
Getting the maximum use out of ordinary on-hand objects is the first principle of survival. It's especially important in covert operations.
I haven't forgotten what you taught me.
Miller is also a character in Murder 2. And yeah, Nastasha would be furious if she ever ordered anything from Amazon. Especially if she ordered a weapon, which should be contained in a stronger box, like a wooden box with styrofoam in it. Does Meadow have anything to say about the box?
A cardboard box? I heard stories from my uncle, but I always thought he was pulling my leg. I've got no comment.
We're gonna save the game here as well. I'm actually gonna keep going for a while.
You cook, Snake?
I have work in like 12 hours, but I'm only working for 5 hours, so whatever.
Snake, like Shakespeare said, naught had, all spent, while our desire is got without content. Basically, it means that your desire can get you into trouble if you're not careful.
True.
That goes for items, too. Don't get too greedy or you might be sorry. Be careful, Snake.
So yeah. Basically, the box is the best thing. That's all you really need to get from all those conversations. Just the box. And I think the guard, yep, this guard is coming up here, so we're just gonna wait here for a while until the guard starts moving the other way, and then we can get into the elevator and find Dr. Hal Emmerich. I think that's chaff grenades down there, which are useful, but it's not worth getting caught over. So yeah, Emmerich's in the second floor basement. Let's go! And just like the double chief, if we press against this wall, we can find him. But much like the Darby Chief, he doesn't care if you knock on the wall. Anyway, let's just move forward. Oh, need a card.
Snake, watch out. That place is filled with gas. Also, the floor is electrified. First, destroy the high voltage switch. It's the switchboard on the northwest wall.
But how? I can't reach it.
Use a remote control missile.
So yeah, we can't actually do anything on this floor yet. We need to find a remote control missile. Luckily for you guys, I already know where that is. Thought I'd build some suspense by going to the wrong floor first. Ooh. So yeah, it's in here. Stun grenades are, for the most part, useless in my experience, but there is one area in the game where they're actually very useful. Oh god, I'm gonna get caught. Don't look inside of me. Yep, just a box. Walk away now. No. No. You bastard. No, you're a dick. Right? You are a dick. I was just a box. You had no reason to attack me. And I'm dead. Because... Look, I was just a box. That was funny though. But I was just a box. And you were like, no, I must check what's underneath this box. Where you're supposed to hide in this room is here. Also, you can use the boxes to fast travel. If you noticed, in the room with all the dismantled... Are you kidding me? Just a box. Just a box. Now walk away. Walk away. Thank you. If you notice in the room with all the dismantled warheads, there is a truck. If you equip the truck, the box in the truck, you fast travel back to the opening area in the game. Well, not the opening area, the place where you got the SOCOM. Anyway, there's the remote control missile. So let's just get the hell out of here. Oh no, here comes the other guard. Never mind. I reckon Konami are gonna make Pro Evolution Soccer games forever, but like games like Metal Gear Solid and Castlevania, I think they're gonna avoid making like big budget titles. Now there's something else I wanted to show off around about here, wasn't there? Was it in this room? No. Nope. No, I can't get it. Okay, I can't show it off yet. But yeah, we're definitely going to see more Pro Evolution Soccer because they're those games are guaranteed money. But actually, like big budget titles such as Metal Gear Solid, I reckon Konami want to avoid for a while. It's not even that they're not profitable. I think Konami cares more about making a quick profit rather than you know, spending lots of money to make lots of money. And despite that, they have like lots of other different business ventures, such as like they've got like their pachinko machines, they've got like holiday resorts. So I think they want to focus more on that side of their business rather than the more risky side of the business, which is video games. Because they cost a lot of money to develop, so their profits will be smaller. And while I was talking about that, we blew up the electrical floor. So that was nice. And in here, we will get a Russian, which we don't need, but we're going to use it anyway. Then... is it this room? Nope. It'll be this room then. Where we get the gas mask. So let's leave this again to fill up our O2 meter. And yeah, the gas mask is a fairly useful item. It'll help us not lose as much oxygen, though it's not entirely useful. And again, you might be disappointed by use of the stealth camouflage, but this room is slightly annoying without it. Especially since most of it is just yes, Silent Hills is a really, really weird situation. Like, I was under the impression that Konami would just throw lots of money Kojima's way to make any game he wanted to make. I mean, if you look at both Peace Walker and Phantom Pain, like neither of which is a standard video game thing. Suspicious noises. But yeah, like, neither was a very... like, Kojima does things that most game developers don't. Like, he will take risks, he will touch taboo subjects, for better or worse. And Konami always gave him that freedom. I have no idea what happened with Silent Hills. It was just weird. Especially since, like, people were really excited for Silent Hills. Because, yeah, Kojima and Del Toro, plus, like, Norman Reedus is a big name, but, like, Kojima and Del Toro, both fairly creative, you know, makers in their own fields, coming together to make a horror game. It sounded like a deal made in heaven. It sounded too good to be true, and unfortunately it was.
It looks like they were cut by some type of blade.
But no, even PT, the demo, they've taken that off the store. You cannot download PT anymore. As, yeah, Martin, it was a lot of, it would have made money, but I don't think they wanted to spend the money on the inevitably large budget that game would have in order to make that money. But PT was... people really liked PT alone. It was a free demo. People really liked PT. It was, and I only ever saw a stream of it, and it was frightening. The fact that I could watch someone else's experience of the game and actually find it fairly scary is enough to tell you how effective it was. And yeah, like, people really like Walking Dead. Norman Reedus is probably the most popular. I've not watched much Walking Dead. I've seen the first few episodes. Norman Reedus' character, Daryl, is probably the most popular character in the show. So yeah, it should have been pretty nonsensical. It should have been, yeah. And like you said, you probably spent money on it anyway. I have no idea why they wanted to cancel it. And Konami are a fairly private company, so they're not ever going to reveal that. And the reason I've been hanging about in this room is because I wanted to say that the voices you hear right now, they're all train stations in Japan. This creepy voice is just all various train stations in Japan, names of them. But yeah, it's a really weird situation with Konami and Kojima right now. Also, this dude is still alive. You see him breathe, you can see his radar thing. From what I've heard about, like, Del Toro, I think he basically just said it was because Kojima got fired or left Konami, that's why he got cancelled. I thought there was, like, special camera angles here. Much like with Johnny. But I can't seem to find them. And honestly, it's not that important. Let's just move on.